Who would deny that programming is one of the most sought-after skills in today's competitive world? This calls for having a sound knowledge of programming languages in order to carve a niche for yourself in the programming domain. There are countless programming languages out there. If you are planning to make a career in coding and are looking forward to upskilling yourself, you should be aware of which programming languages would become outdated in 2023. Well, don't worry, for we have got you covered. CoffeeScript. Too good to be true, CoffeeScript is considered to be one of the lightest languages that has ever been designed. Major companies like Dropbox, GitHub, etc., relied on this programming language to develop their browser side code. Eventually, as days passed by, JavaScript was considered to be a better alternative. Ruby. Ruby was one among the most preferred programming languages, especially when it comes to building web applications, data processing, automation, etc. However, with the invention of Python, that is known for excellent readability and code security, Ruby has lost its charm. In the coming days, it is quite possible that Ruby would become outdated in 2023. VBA. VBA was one of the most widely recognized and extensively used programming languages across the globe, at one point in time. However, things seem to have changed in a way that doesn't favor VBA. Despite the fact that this programming language is based on .NET, it is no longer updated by Microsoft. This throws light on nothing but its obsolescence. Scala. Scala boasts of a number of features, all making it an ideal programming language. The performance of this coding language was never the issue. What made Scala feature into the list of top 10 programming languages that will be outdated in 2023 is the very fact that majority of the developers were unaware of the features of Scala, thereby adding it in the list of dying programming languages. Objective-C. Wondering what makes this programming language join the list of outdated ones? Well, the verbose nature, complex syntax, and outdated libraries are the reasons. All this has resulted in developers to switch to Swift for the ease of code readability and application development. Perl. When it comes to text manipulation, there cannot be a better programming language than Perl. It also boasts of simplicity and efficiency. Then, what holds it back? Well, Perl fails to support portability because of CPAN modules. Programs run slowly and must be interpreted each time any changes are made. Haskell. All this while, this programming language has faced issues like no proper IDE support, complex syntax, and a steep learning curve. It is because of this that the developers have shifted to better alternatives, thereby adding Haskell to the list of outdated programming languages. Fortran. Fortran is in the list of outdated programming languages for the sole reason that the developers soon had to migrate to other languages due to a lack of dynamic memory, reliability, and unsafe code prone to cyber threats. Erlang. There was a time when programmers couldn't think of a better coding language to rely on than Erlang for banking, e-commerce, computer systems development, and instant messaging services. However, because of its complex debugging procedures and critical deployment issues, it is not much in use these days and might become outdated in 2023. COBOL. The early mainframe programming for business transactions, banking, and many more were handled by COBOL. But its tougher verbose syntax with slow compilation and deployment makes it obsolete and outdated.